Oh yeah, my back window just looks great. Well, Gary, yep, you guessed it. I would be putting this in the vlog. So welcome back to another episode of Battle Year, guys. Today, we are doing a little bit of running around. Just got off work about an hour ago, so I'm heading now to go get some dinner. I'm gonna get a little bit of my practice golf in for a little bit. I'm gonna hit the chip and putt and mess around for a little bit. Then from there, we are going to return back to the Walmart and see what we can find as far as maybe some lures still on sale, and dig through that Zoom box and see if there's any Zoom stuff still in there. All right, now story behind my window. To make a long story short, we're here on a job site here in Georgia, pouring some concrete for this sidewalk, and I had my truck parked in this public park that we were laying this concrete at. And it had been really hot, 98, 99 degrees all day. So I came to my truck to get in my cooler, get some drinks. And I hop in here to get some, AC and whatever. And I look back and I see that my window is all spiderwebbed like that. Now my first instinct was maybe the heat, and I had a little weak crack in it or something, from the highway, or maybe a lawnmower threw a rock at it and I had a small crack, and then the heat index was so high that maybe it cracked my window. But that still didn't make sense to me because none of the other windows were, cracked or damaged or anything. So some more further investigation, CSI style, I had found a small mark right above my power pole sticker on the left side. It's right there in the back. Right above that power pole sticker is a little pretty big indent. Now I have it covered with duct tape now. It was cracking so bad every time I closed my door you could hear glass falling off. So I'd put duct tape along the middle here and then along the entire outside border, which is really where the main damage on the window was, to kind of give it some strength until my appointment to get my new window put in. So here it is outside. I mean, you can see I put the duct tape all along the outside of the crack, but I mean you can see, I mean, I can push this thing in. I mean, it's it's close to falling off. But right here is where a big old indent was. And honestly, I think it was just a lawnmower had thrown something there and hit it. I didn't see anybody mowing lawns. But at the same sense, I don't think I've pissed anybody off enough for them to throw a rock at my back window or even shoot it with a pellet gun or something. But we'll never know, we'll never find out the bottom of it. But 266 bucks later, I've got to get a new window. I'm gonna go eat some of this glorious army food, and then we'll get back to get down and get some golf. All right, so just got to the golf course now. I'm gonna go work on my inner Tiger Woods, and then we'll head over to, probably gonna go to Walmart, and then Dick's Sporting Goods is right across the street, so I'll probably just stop in there just to peep in, see what they got going in there. You know how I always do. So we'll jam around and see what we can figure out, right? Well, we're all over the place on that one. I almost got that white ball to drop in though. All right, pick up all these little guys and move on out of here. I've been here for about 2.5 hours now, hitting these things around. It's your secrets on the golf course. Dill pickle seeds. There we go. This pisses me off more and more I look at it. It sucks. Straight spider web all the way down. But we're getting out of here, so now it's time to go to Walmart, see if we can find any of those $1 Zoom lures, which would honestly be clutch, even if they're trick worms, because as soon as this summer ends, I get in a solid trick worm bite, especially flipping them bad boys. In other news, what has been going on? Well, I have been planning for a couple of different cool fishing stuff videos. Now, I'm stuck between a couple different options this weekend. Might go to South Carolina, get a little bit of fishing in. Haven't totally decided. I gotta make a trip up, well, over, I guess you could say, to Alabama, fishing with some of you from Instagram over there. A weekend or two after that, talking here the end of July, beginning of August, be going to Florida and picking up the rest of the Bass All Year hats that came in. We're doing a couple of snapbacks, a couple of Velcro backs, a couple of flex fits. We got a couple different styles and colors, so make sure to message me on Instagram to leave a comment right here on this video if you're interested. Still got decals and stickers. And the crazy thing, man, is it's almost August. Like, at the end of this week, we're gonna be halfway through July, let alone the year. I mean, this month goes away and 2017 is already halfway over with. So it's pretty wild. Big things, I think, just going for everybody, quite honestly, right now. This is like a big time, like, I think at my age group at least, you know, the 22, 21 years old. I think this is like a big time for a lot of different guys, at least for a lot of the YouTubers that I grew up with, like Tyler Anderson and Noah Pescatelli. You know, growing up fishing with them, it's cool to really see how everybody kind of improves or advances and grows in this not just this fishing industry, but in this world, man. Like, some people got their own brands, some people still run with their own brands, like myself, TRF, Kicking Their Bass TV. And I mean, it's really cool stuff to be able to see that and to be able to work with these guys and seeing people advance, and whether it's college fishing or just, you know, fishing BFLs, opens. It's a cool time of my life to be able to see other people's lives and where they're going. I think it's really cool to be able to look back 6-7 years ago where a lot of us started and where a lot of us are now. So let's go hit up Walmart, let's go hit up Dick's, and let's see what kind of baits we can find. Maybe we'll find some cheap stuff, maybe not. That's half of the adventure, so let's get after it. It's like the Dumb and Dumber ride, snot hanging down his nose. There's a couple different things you need to find. But it's just a new connector like I'd shown on my boat where those rivets are that are broken, if you've seen that vlog. So, not for 20 bucks though. See, that needs to be me, my hat on the shelves here. Doesn't that look, looks good in Walmart. My own logo up in here. So I got a U-tail worm kit here now. And then a full-on lizard kit for $7. It's actually not bad for the 4-packs that you do get, and they're good colors. June bug, watermelon, green pumpkin, chartreuse pepper. I mean, it's pretty versatile for variables of water conditions. Y'all comment below if you think this thing is silly or a gimmick. I mean, it's the Poppin' Perch. It's a KVD, Strike King KVD bait. I mean, it's $9 bait. Big old skirts on the back of it. Leopard perch color. It's cool looking. It's got cool color designs to it. I just think it's kind of a goofy looking bait. Shoot, some of you might have caught some fish on it. I've never fished it personally. This is the wall of all the $1 Zoom baits, but we still have some white ice flukes for $1. Good old June bug chartreuse. The only thing that's $1 this time around. The only ones that are $1 this time around are 2 colors of brush hogs, watermelon candy, watermelon seed, and then June bug chartreuse lizards. Such an ugly color. The pumpkin spice fluke, which is pretty disgusting color as well, and then white ice, which I bought a ton of last time I was here, but it's restocked on some more. But everything else is $2.77 like normal price. That's it right there. See, my hat needs to be up there. I don't usually flash other hats, but this is a gold. This is like gold to find one that fits on my head like that. So, solid hat, grabbing that. And then I needed a pair of like cheap polarized sunglasses, so I snagged a pair of these Ozark Trails, $4. So we'll see how worthy they are for $4. My Costa's broke, and I'll show you when we go back to the truck. So getting like warranty repair on them. They're gonna be gone for like 2 weeks, so I need a replacement pair, but I don't want to spend a big buck on them. Well, I gotta say, every time I go to the butcher's auction or your everyday low price Wally World, I find something worth of value to myself. Okay, so the story behind the sunglasses now. First off, I've got some sweet hats that my girlfriend designed that are coming out. Now we have like this tan, this gray, and then like a teal color, which I sweat my butt off last weekend in Friday fishing. So my girlfriend's kind of cleaning that up so it's not so skinky and nasty. And so awesome hats here. But as in my travels in there, I found this sweet Zoom black and cream like mesh back hat, and it feels like it'll fall apart if I sweat in it the way I do sweat, but that's okay, because I probably won't treat this thing like a out on the water or out a day shooting or anything like that. It'll probably be a tip a couple back kind of night. Oh yeah, making G-Man proud in this hat. Vlogging, you get such, I don't know, you get like such a weird looks from people. Like they're like, why, I can't even believe he's got that camera in his face. Like videotaping myself with the $1 lures, like 4 or 5 people walked by, and you just get like the nastiest looks. Not to mention the looks you get carrying a camera in and out of stores, especially when you don't buy anything. People are like, what's this guy walking out with a camera for? Anyways, my glasses, this story. So I don't even know what you call this, but the rubber inserts that come along the bottom of the glasses, as you can see, mine are broken. Broken for a good 5-6 months now. It doesn't want to focus, but so you can see that spot where it broke at. And I've tried super gluing it a couple different times, but it moved so much there on my face that it eventually just broke away. And now like this guy in this truck's looking at me like, what the heck? But it is eventually now just broken away, and it's to the point where it just needs to be replaced. Now it has broken all the way from the top of where like the bridge in your nose would be on the glasses down here to the bottom where that little piece is hanging now. So I'm gonna send these back, which Costa is awesome, and I'm talking awesome. The best in the business when it comes to staying behind their product, getting it either A, fixed or B, replaced. So what they'll probably end up doing is just stripping this down, taking all the old glue off and throwing new glue on there, because I've had these suckers for like 2 years now, and I love these glasses. These are the Fantail black frames with the green 580p glass lenses. I mean, these glasses are awesome. So it's gonna suck not having them for hopefully only a couple weeks. So I busted out the old $3 and bought me a pair of these Ozark Trails, just to have something to go out on the lake. I mean, I have extra Costas back at the house. I have like backup pairs, amber lenses and blue lenses in different colors, but something that I can just walk around the pond with and leave down here in Georgia and just throw these in the truck until those get back. Because I usually have those around my neck pretty much at all times when I'm out of uniform, at least. All right, since that's done, we are going to get going over to Dick's. Check out Dick's Sporting Goods. That's just across the street. This Dick's is weird. Like, there'll be sales. I'll get emailed coupons and stuff for like fishing sales and whatnot, and I'll head up to this Dick's and there won't be a dang thing on sale up here. So it's really weird. I gotta cut this tag off on the side. Look like a hoopy when I walk into this dang store. Here we are though. The little Dick's. Let's do it. I used to think these little tents were like the coolest thing when I was little model tents. So they're finally carrying tungsten, VMC tungsten worm weights, but $8.30 for a 4-pack is a little steep. But they definitely have a pretty weak like selection of weights. Buy one get one free fusion hooks though, which is not a bad deal. Like, as you can tell, the Gamakatsu stuff is just gone, sold, completely and utterly sold out of literally everything. This is a funny looking bait right here. The Molex Lover. I guess it's like a chatterbait slash swimbait hybrid that has a flipping hook on the back. Literally like a 5-aught flipping hook. And a big old clear bill. So it probably has some pretty wicked swimming action, but it's a pretty crazy looking bait. Well, now the famous challenge fishing, the old suicide duck, is buy one get one half off. Straight mallards. They got all the colors. I mean, those things are goofy anyways, but I'm sure the muskies tore this big one up there. Alright. I don't know if you can call that one as successful. And another thing, Zach, I should have put you on this vlog. If you see me in a store and you recognize me, don't scare the living hell out of me by coming up to me on the backs of the canoe aisle while I'm looking at canoes. For whatever reason I was looking at canoes. And this dude, Zach, scared the living hell out of me. Here they are right over here. They're walking out the store now and scared the crap out of me. I mean, I think my heart is still freaking pumping. Now that I'm up here more north of where I grew up, I mean, one state north, but you know, in Florida, I was only fishing Florida, and back in, I mean, in high school, you don't, at least I wasn't around enough money to be able to travel around so much, you know. I was able to fish New York, but I was only able to get like one trip a year outside of Florida, and that was typically during the summertime. Now, you know, with some income coming in and able to plan trips out, it's really awesome to be able to get up to South Carolina, Alabama, stay in Georgia and fish. A lot of you guys here in Georgia, like I said, running into some of you here in the stores and being able to talk to you guys fishing and plan fishing trips. I think it's awesome, man. It's great, and it's really all made possible by pages like the Bass All Year Fishing and the YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, and just social media in general. It just makes it possible to be able to get to know all you guys at that level that we can meet up and fish type thing. So we're gonna go back, I'm gonna head back to the room. We're gonna organize some tackle, get some stuff together. People in Georgia just don't know how to drive. And we will see you guys back in my room. So as I said before, we would come back and kind of do a tackle video, sort of tackle organization. These are like the 6 main boxes that I have down here. Obviously one marked as medium deep crankbaits. This one's got everything from jerk baits to top waters, to hollow body frogs, rattle traps. This just kind of holds it all. It's kind of like my junk hard bait box. Thin blue line / terminal tackle box. Back the blue, support your police officers. Can't go wrong having a jig box, especially in the southeast. All through Alabama, South Carolina, jig box are gonna get you well. Arctic coolers, got support. Obviously I have the soft jerkbait box all organized out, and I've blown through a ton over the last couple weekends, so I gotta reload there. And then this kind of has some junk baits as well in it, but this is just kind of like the extra overload bin. Just a box that I throw any creature baits if I'm on a flip and bite. Different hard baits that I want accessible at all times. Like I was fishing this Paycheck Baits frog I haven't seen this thing in years, and I found it when I was back in Florida in one of my boxes, so brought her down here. Got some different square bills and some sexy dogs and just swim baits, all sorts of stuff. Like I said, it's just mixed and matched. Let's get my spinnerbait box. So this is like my second, let's just dump that entire little fishing kit pack out. This is like my second spinnerbait box, kind of has all my less elusive stuff. So we're gonna put a Skinny Bear spinnerbait in there. Then we've got 2 Freedom Tackle spinnerbaits. The Strike King Bleeding, and then I'm going to be giving away one, so keep your eye out for that. And put that in the spinnerbait box. Secret Lures, Finesse, and Swim Jigs, 3 different kinds, and 2 Gambler Black and Blue swim jigs. So I'm gonna put that in the jig box. The rest is just terminal tackle, which we got some 1/8 ounce blue tungsten, and then some katana hooks. So we're gonna put those set to the side for the terminal tackle box. So here's a big old citrus shad deep diving bait from Livingston. So put that in with the medium and deep crankbaits. This thing takes up like one entire divider by itself. It's got like this whole side to itself. So I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time talking tackle, so organize that. Got all these going, got the jigs, got the terminal tackle, all those that are going into that bag full of plastics. I'm talking just riddled with plastics right now. Well, there's the rest of them. And that is it, y'all, for today's vlog. And like I said, I really didn't have too much, I didn't really have anywhere to fish today. I really wanted to get into fish, but tomorrow I'm gonna get out and fish some of the spots that I had in mind today that I wanted to save for tomorrow's video, because tomorrow I'll probably just start vlogging a little bit, probably afternoonish when I get off work, and then the whole evening try to get a good bite, try to catch some fish. Don't think I'll be able to put enough fish on film for like a 10-minute separate fishing video, which is why I'll probably just incorporate into a vlog. But that's it for today's video, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying tuned here to the Bass All Year channel. Really appreciate y'all's support, and that is awesome. As I stated earlier in the video, love talking to y'all online on these social media sites and all the Bass All Year accounts, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or here on the comments below here in the videos on this channel. Again, until next video, guys, you know the drill. Subscribe, make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up more, but a lot of people like this face-to-face vlog stuff, which is why I keep producing it. And again, I hope you guys stay in touch, and keep coming back for more videos here. If you're new to the channel, welcome back to Bass All Year. Hopefully you guys stick around. If you're coming back and forth, watching more videos, again, can't thank you guys enough. Thanks again for tuning in. Questions, concerns, hit me up, and we will see you guys back here on the Bass All Year channel for the next video, which will be a sweet fishing video, so I'm pretty stoked to release it because we got some pretty good topwater action down in Florida last weekend. So until that video comes out, stay tuned. Again, thank you. We'll see you guys soon. Y'all take it easy.